Hi, everybody. My name is Tom Clark. I'm the PBA Tour Commissioner, and I'm joined today by Neil Stremmel, the PBA Director of Rules and Equipment, and we are really excited to be able to talk about the upcoming PBA League Bowler Certification National Championships, which are going to be held this summer here where we are today at Bowlero, Wauwatosa in Wisconsin, near Milwaukee. And this is the inaugural event, and it's for all skill levels, all bowlers from all leagues, whether they're in Bowlero centers or any other bowling centers. People can enter this tournament, and we really think it's going to become a staple in the calendar for bowling for years to come. And this first one's going to be really exciting. I know you're looking forward to it, Neil.
Yeah, this is a great venue. It's going to be a great event. Anybody, all skill levels, men, women, seniors, all can compete.
Now, anytime there's a new event, there's a lot of questions. And with the PBA, for the first time ever, conducting a big event like this for all skill levels, not just the greatest players in the world, which we're known for, there's a lot of questions. So we asked fans to send in questions, and we've got a bunch of them right here, and we're going to do our best to provide some answers and maybe create some clarity for people on how this event's going to work, and hopefully hit the most asked questions that have come in. All right, so I'll read them, and then we'll see how we do.
Sounds good.
Okay, first question: do the top PBA pros compete in the Open Classic division?
Actually, no, they have their own division. So the Open Classic division is open to anybody. However, the top 50 exempt pros will have their own division and won't be competing against those people.
And the top 50 will bowl on a special squad July 17th, which is the very last day of this tournament.
Correct.
And they're the only people that will bowl that day. So they're the top 50 from the 2022 points list. That's the same list that's been exempt on tour all year this year. And so they have their own competition. You don't have to bowl against Belmo. Now, the good news is, we'll talk about later, you do get to bowl with him, So, and I'd like to bowl doubles with Belmo. It seems like a pretty good deal. Maybe Kyle Troop, but we'll talk about that stuff later. But no, it seems like one of the biggest questions is, will I have to compete against the top pros in the PBA? Are they setting me up here?
Right.
No, there's 5 different divisions. There's handicap divisions, women's divisions, senior divisions. So you won't have to go up against them. Can youth bowlers compete for smart money?
Yes, in fact, that's all they will compete for. There's a certain form they fill out based on Rule 400. They'll fill out that waiver, and they'll be bowling for smart money.
And there's no age limit, so kids are welcome to bowl.
Correct.
You can pick your weekend and come in, compete, win smart money, hopefully use that money for their college education. It's a great thing
program
about bowling, great program for bowling. Will there be brackets?
Of course, yes, there'll be brackets. You can sign up the day of the event for your brackets.
We've never really had brackets at PBA events. They have not worked because the PBA pros are, the focus of the competition is all about winning titles, and the level of competition is so difficult that, there's essentially in brackets to begin with, So some people may think that, well, they're not going to have brackets because there aren't brackets in PBA competition. But a lot of people look forward to brackets in other tournaments that they bowl. You're going to have them at this event, so that's
yeah,
awesome.
And it's completely optional.
I plan to bowl the women's handicap division. Can I still qualify for the PBA LBC Clash show?
Yes, each division will send at least one person to the Clash show. So the women's handicap division the winner of that division will definitely go to the Clash and bowl on TV.
And the Clash, if you haven't seen one that we've done in the past, is really exciting. It's fast-paced, and everyone really has a chance. It really doesn't matter your skill level. We've seen great pros lose. I remember watching Rhino Page lose a Clash to Nelly once in a celebrity event. And we've seen, recently we saw E.J. Tackett and Bob Learn knocked out of a Clash competition, and people like Terrell Owens were still alive, So The Clash is a one-ball format. Everybody that's in the tournament throws one ball, and the lowest score in each round is eliminated until one person is left standing. And so by having all these different divisions, that show will be able to show the diverse nature of bowling in the United States and all over the world, in that you'll see seniors, you'll see women, you'll see handicap players, you'll see pros make it into this Clash event. And the Clash event will be on Fox Sports 1. And another great thing about the Clash, it's going to take place at Bayside Bowl in Portland, Maine, which is the most electric atmosphere in bowling, and people have a great time. And we're doing it during our PBA League event. So the PBA League event will be going on. As a fan, you'll be able to attend those matches, then compete in the Clash. It'll air on Fox Sports 1. And there's a $100,000 purse. I mean, there is no national tournament that offers this kind of opportunity. It's really unprecedented, so we're looking forward to that.
It'll be a great event, great final.
I can't compete with the pros. Is there a division that I can enter where I won't compete against them?
Yeah, so I think we kind of answered that earlier. So each person will be in their appropriate division. So if you're a handicap bowler, you'll be in the handicap division. You get to pick, in fact. You can pick the open division, you can pick the senior division, the women's handicap, the regular open handicap. But the pros will be in their own division. You will not be competing directly with the top 50 professional bowlers.
When do I need to submit my doubles entry?
Yeah, the doubles entry gets submitted right here when you're getting signed up to bowl. So you come in to bowl for your squad, you can sign up for doubles, you can sign up for team, you can sign up for brackets, all right here, right prior to bowling.
So you're entering singles. When you go to when you see the link on this video to where you register for this event, you're entering the singles competition.
Correct.
And then once you come to the event and in attendance in the tournament office is when you will be able to opt in to doubles, team, brackets, all of those things you do on site. So the only thing you have to enter is singles. So you don't need a doubles partner to come with. Right. You don't need a team to come with. You can just come, you can bowl by yourself. You can bring your friends and bring your team, and that's great too, but you don't have to. It's a singles tournament. You opt in to doubles and team. When do I bowl doubles and team?
Yeah, so you're bowling your singles event, 6 games. The games that count for doubles are games 1, 2, and 3. So when you pick your fantasy doubles partner of Belmo, games 1, 2, and 3 of your score combined with his game 1, 2, and 3, and then that's your double score. And then similarly, for team, it's games 4, 5, and 6. You take your games 4, 5, and 6 out of your singles scores, and that gets added to all your team members, and that's how you come up with your team score.
Yeah, so all the bowling you're doing in the PBA LBC National Championships is 6 games. And the first 3 count for 2 different things, doubles and your singles. The next 3 games, the singles is a 6-game tournament, so it counts for your singles, and then those last 3 games for team. Right. And it's kind of like we're here at the World Series of Bowling, and we have multiple events within a big event. The main event this year, we bowl across different oil patterns and many games, and on each oil pattern there's a tournament within a tournament. So we have the Cheetah Championship, but that Cheetah scores count towards the World Championship. Yeah. Same type of idea, just in a smaller scale. You're bowling singles, but the first 3 games will count towards all your doubles, and you can enter doubles with as many people as you want. Like
Good point.
You said the fantasy of bowling with a pro, but I mean, you could bowl with your friend, you could bowl with another handicap player, you can bowl with a senior, you can bowl with whoever you want and create a double score. Are there dress code requirements, and do I have to get a name shirt?
So you're not required to wear a name shirt or any kind of specific polo or dye sublimated jersey or anything like that. So there's no dress code from that standpoint. But obviously you need to dress appropriately for a national tournament.
There's rules, but they're not about product registration. They're not about logo placements. They're not about what you can and can't wear, so people don't have to be nervous about it in a way that they might think happens on the PBA tour. So
Correct.
there's a difference there. It's more like you need to wear suitable clothing. And
There are some specifics in the rules that talk about, spaghetti straps and shorts and
Tank
what have you
tops
that are allowed or not allowed.
Okay.
But in general, if you bowl planning to be in a national event, you'll be fine.
I'm interested in bowling the handicap division. What average will I have to use?
Yes, if you want to bowl a handicap, you would take your highest average from the past year. So as long as you had 12 games or more, you will take that highest average from the past season, and that would be the average you would use, and then we would base handicap off of that. We would also look at the highest average you have thus far this year, and you might have to use that one.
This can be from a PBA League Bowler Certified League and a USBC Certified League.
Either or.
Either or. So you will use the highest average between both.
Correct.
Okay. But you could bowl just in PBA LBC. As long as you have 12 games, that's your average. You don't have to be a USBC certified player.
Correct.
But you can be only a USBC certified player. So
that's true.
We're
Also,
trying to make this as inviting as possible and give as many people an opportunity to compete in an event this cool. Are there any restrictions on the number of PBA members who can enter doubles or put together a team?
So no, there's not. Just remember that the PBA exempt field, the top 50, will be bowling in their own category, their own division, and you won't be competing against them in singles or in doubles or in team. But you can pick them and utilize them to be part of your doubles team or part of your four-person team.
Will the top pros be able to put together a doubles team?
Yeah, so like Kyle Troop and Jesper Svensson, aren't going to create a doubles team that competes against you. They're going to bowl their own event, and we can just use them as part of our fantasy doubles or fantasy team.
When you enter in any of the 5 divisions, you can choose your friends or your regular doubles partner to be your partner. You can choose people that are bowling on your squad. You can choose anyone that bowls on any squad after you. Correct. And that is why we put the PBA pros at the end of the tournament. So whenever you bowl, the pros are going to be at the end, so you can choose any of them as your doubles partner to partner your scores with. So for example, if you bowl during a squad in June, you can select Kyle Troop, let's say, as your doubles partner. You enter yourself and Kyle as a team when you opt in at the tournament office. Then you post your scores. Remember, it's games 1 through 3 are doubles. And now you've posted what you've shot. You'll probably shoot, 820 for those
6 games?
No, but you're going to post your scores. Then you'll be able to watch Kyle Troop compete as part of that top 50 squad on July 17th, which will be live on the PBA YouTube channel. And then you're hoping and you're rooting for Kyle to do well because your scores will be added to his for your doubles score. And this is like ultimate fantasy sports.
Yeah.
You're not just, you're actually combining your real bowling with Kyle Troop's real bowling, and you're able to watch him. Just like when you play a fantasy game and you're watching a football player or something, you hope he does well for your team. This time it's for real, and it's for cash.
Yeah.
It's for some real good money. I mean, I think this is one of the coolest things about this tournament. I expect that once all the bowlers understand how that works, they're just gonna. You can also bowl doubles with 10 pros if you want.
Yeah, so you could be rooting for EJ Tackett and Kyle Troop, and Belmo, et cetera, because you're on a doubles team with each one of them individually,
yeah.
And just hope that one of them really puts up a huge number to go with your score.
And Neil and I both have lived in the Wisconsin for a long time, and really love Milwaukee, especially in the summer. It's beautiful in the summer. It's definitely a little cold in the winter, but that's why we have like the Packers and stuff like that. But in the summer in Milwaukee, when this tournament's going on, there's really no better place on earth. It's just beautiful.
There's a lot to do. You got Summerfest, you got the Brewers are in town, you got golf. I like to go golfing. So there's a lot of different things going on.
Yeah. Make a trip, make a road trip to come to the PBA LBC National Championships. And, the Peterson Classic is also in this same building. Yeah. So the Pete, which a lot of bowlers know, is one of the most fun tournaments to bowl. And so to have the Pete be essentially the side event of this PBA National Championship, so you could make a bowling weekend out of it
easily
and actually bowl the Pete and the National Championships on back-to-back days on a Saturday, Sunday. Best bowling vacation ever.
Yep. And then go to the Howler House and hang out there and
have a couple beers.
Perfect weekend.
All right. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Neil. Great job.
Thank you.
And thanks for everybody for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll make sure to answer every single question we can because we really believe in this event. We think it's going to be a lot of fun and a great option for you to compete in every year. We're centrally located in Wisconsin, so you can make the trip and have a great time. So thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you here at Bowlero, Wauwatosa.
Look forward to it.